This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Okay, so we're talking Herbo. Okay, so Herbo addresses fraud charges in the new song, The Statement. Now, Herbo, I don't know how to say. Herbo kind of like reminds me, like sometimes he's on beat, sometimes he's off beat. This song was actually, the song went hard and it was off beat, but it still went in. I liked how we flipped the I Really Mean It beat with the, the Dipset beat. It was good, man. But like, honestly, Herbo sometimes reminds me of like Ice JJ, a rapper Ice JJ Fish. Like, he's so offbeat on some of his songs. Is like, is he talking? Is he talking over a beat? Is he narrating a book over a beat? Or is he rapping? Now, Herbo, let's say that he did buy a school in Chicago and he does a lot for his community. So I'm just joking, okay? But honestly, he does a lot for his community and everything. And yeah, I like that. But the music isn't, some of it's okay. Like, I like this song, okay? And I don't think you should really be talking about the charges against you with the feds on a song. They always advise you against that. Your lawyers do. But here he is doing it. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, he's talking about he's never been a fraud. Let's talk about the Jets in Jamaica. I've been having millions. I didn't need to do that. He might have been, obviously, I honestly think that he was just around the wrong people. Some other people were doing some stuff. You sometimes get roped into things by being affiliated with the wrong type of people, and I think that's kind of what happened here. Next up, we got Sean Kingston. Now, he is going to have to post $45,000 bail that has been set if he's convicted of taking this jewelry. He's going to get 3 years behind bars. Now, this isn't the first time that he has been accused of taking jewelry from a jeweler and not paying for it. So now, instead of taking him to court, he's going to be having to pay these guys. So let's see. He was ordered to pay over $300K after losing a suit in court. All right, so now he's being charged for grand theft. All right. I don't understand why he didn't even work that out. It's like, if you just don't work something out that's you've been ordered to pay, bad things are going to happen, What's up with this? What's up with Sean Kingston, man? Come on, man. Then he went on Instagram and he started flexing, showing his cars and his jewelry and everything. It's like, dude, you're actually being charged with something. Like, you got to go fight this. Just because you show you have some cars and jewelry, is that the jewelry? Is that the jewelry, my G, that they're talking about? Sean Kingston's always been kind of a flexer, okay? That's fine. But it's like, dude, that's not going to, like, make everybody think, like, this is okay. He's used to, like, 10 years ago, Sean Kingston. We're in 2020, man. We haven't heard from Sean Kingston in a while. He's dropped some new music. I mean, I know he got it in him. Man. Then we got Mystical. Charges were dropped against him. That's good news. They didn't have enough evidence. I didn't think he would do the same thing he got charged with in the beginning. I mean, come on, man. That's crazy. Then Boosie reacts to Bill Cosby. I think this is a few days. It might be a little bit old, but I found it interesting. Bill Cosby and his family saluted him for kind of like speaking up for them. The whole Bill Cosby situation is weird, period. I mean, this is a guy that, like, was known for good. I mean, he bridged a gap in America between white and black on TV. This is Bill Cosby, man. Known as a good guy. And to see these things that he's accused of. And the thing that was weird for me is that it happened 30 years later. These are things he was accused of that he did 30 years ago. Why didn't they say anything then? That's what I don't get. That's what makes it so spooky to me. So they saluted him, paid homage to Boosie, wished him well, because this is right after he got the leg thing, the leg injury. Well, he got popped in the leg in Dallas. So he said, much love to Bill Cosby and his family. I just left the hospital to see my doctor, and I fell and injured myself. going in to do x-rays. My day was going messed up. I came out of the hospital, saw this on Twitter, and it made my day. That's good. There's like little stories like Drake teaches his son to put a do-rag on. I mean, he's spending that holiday time with his son. He's doing his thing. Drake's a dad. It's crazy, man. We already talked about NBA YoungBoy getting his stuff back from the police that they took last month or 2 or 3 months ago when they arrested him. We got King Crooked on Eminem. Hey, you can't push Marshall Mathers out the game. That's a fact. You can't. What else is going on here? James Harden on trade rumors. He ditched practice to hang with Lil Baby. Oh, gosh. James Harden's crazy, my G. Today was good. Yesterday felt really good being out there for the first time since the bubble. I haven't really had the opportunity to do a lot 5-on-5 work, but my first time being out there felt good. And then he said, everybody in the locker room, coaching staff has been focused on ramping up and preparing for the season. That's all that matters. Okay, so he's not really talking about it, but can you imagine if he really left practice to go hang out with Lil Baby? Like, yo, man, practice? We talking about practice, man? Yeah. James Harden's wild, man. Let's see. Sony removes Cyberpunk 2077 from PlayStation Store. I wonder why. After much... what is this? After much uproar regarding the poor performance of Cyberpunk 2077, Sony is removing the game and offering full refunds. I'm going to talk about that, man. Sony. What a morally corrupt company, okay? Sony, they come out with this PlayStation 5 right before Christmas. And they don't make enough for purchases. Not everybody can buy one, which is obviously a marketing tactic, because why wouldn't they make enough? They know they're going to sell them. You know how many people will buy them. You have the analytics for it. They underproduce them so that there would be a reseller market. So, because they're trying to put, like they want to be in the, they want to, it's good publicity because it makes it seem like it's unattainable. So I can understand playing that game like around Thanksgiving and then like releasing a lot of them right before Christmas. They didn't do that. So think about it. I was thinking about this because I usually buy a few game systems around this time and give it to families who can't really afford to give their kids like high-tech Christmas presents. Not every family can afford to do that. So I don't have any kids, so I try to do that, and I had bought some PlayStation 4s, right? But then I thought about it and I was like, these kids are going to get teased. It's a PlayStation 4, right? So maybe I should get them a PlayStation 5 or something like that, So I looked just like all you did, and $1,000, $1,500. I'm not paying that. Why should we pay more for a game system that's already $500, $600, $700? I mean, that's a lot of money, man, to play a video game, IG? Like, come on, man. That's crazy. We're not all making money off playing video games. Most of it is an expense, okay? Very few people make a living playing video games, okay? I don't even really play them like that. Like, I'm fine with my PlayStation 4, okay? But... And I play once in a blue moon. Just to, like, friends. Like, if we play Madden or something. But, like, I wanted to get this kid a PlayStation 5. Because I was like, it's going to get teased, Like, they're going to say, oh, you got the PlayStation 4, They're going to tease them. That's just how kids are. So, you can't even find one, man. So, I have to give him the PlayStation 4, man. Because you know what? I'm not paying $1,500 for a PlayStation 5. There's no way. And this is why I say that company's morally corrupt. They knew this was going to happen, and they know that kids will get teased behind this. And, most kids aren't... Nobody's going to spend... Like, people will, But like families can't afford to buy their kids PlayStations for $1,500. Pay triple the price. Come on, Sony's just wrong for this. They could have made more. They messed. They're just morally corrupt, man. That's morally wrong. You're gonna. What about the? And we're in a shutdown. We got the cooties thing going on. People don't have as much money, and you want these families to like, just to because the love of your kids. I don't have any kids, but I know the love of your kids is everything, right? And you want these families to like, max out their credit cards to spend 3 times what a PlayStation costs, so they can put a smile on their kid's face. PlayStation, Sony PlayStation is wrong. And there should be a stance against that because they know what they're doing. They could have made enough. They've had plenty of time to make PlayStations. And even if they made too many, they would have sold them anyways. Let's be honest. Eventually, they would have gotten sold. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. What do you guys think about that? Get in the comments. Smash that like button. I'll check you guys in the next one.